Alright, let's talk about dragon pepper. First off, yeah, it's not something you just stumble into. You won't find it sitting in the seed shop or showing up from animals or whatever. It doesn't drop from harvest either. The only way to get it is through crafting during the Busy Bee event. But not just any time. You've got to wait for Phase 3. That's when Busy Bear lets you actually start crafting the crafter's seed pack. Until that opens up, there's really no point in prepping for it yet. Once Phase 3 hits, you'll see the crafting bench near Busy Bear. That's where it starts. You're gonna need 10 honey and 1 flower seed pack per craft. Not hard to get, just takes time. You pop the ingredients in and wait 20 minutes. It doesn't tell you what seed you're crafting though. Dragon pepper is just one of the possible drops, and it's rare. You'll probably get a lot of other seeds before you see even 1 dragon pepper, so don't expect it right away. Now the flower seed pack is where it all kind of starts snowballing. You make those using pollen, which you get from harvesting your crops. Just walk over to the queen bee and swap pollen for honey, then honey for flower seed packs. Okay. That's your cycle. The more you harvest, the more pollen you build up, which means more honey and eventually more flower packs. It's slow in the beginning, but after a few loops, you'll be crafting without even thinking about it. You're basically trying to stock up on flower packs and honey at the same time, so you can spam crafters packs when the bee swarm event rolls in. Because yeah, when bees start flying everywhere, crafting speeds up a lot. You can get the 20-minute timer cut down without needing any Robux. That's when you really want to craft in bulk. Craft again. Eventually, one of those packs might give you the dragon pepper you're chasing. Once you get the seed, plant it right away. It's a one-time drop, so you don't want to sit on it. The moment that thing's in the ground, it starts printing shekels. Even unmutated, it sells for way more than most crops. Now, if you throw in a sprinkler and maybe some mutation spray, it gets better. You're not just growing dragon pepper, you're growing the mutated version, which basically gives you a stronger yield every time. Not required, but yeah, worth doing. After the first plant matures, keep your eye out for reharvest chances. Dragon pepper has a good regrowth cycle, so even if you only have 1 seed, you can stretch it out. With a bit of luck and watering, you could get several harvests from the same plant. Stack a few of those and suddenly you're not scrambling for money anymore. You're just chilling, watching peppers grow and letting the value build without really pushing too hard. Now technically you could buy crafters seed packs using Robux, $199 per pack, but honestly it's kinda better to just grind the materials. Especially since honey and flower packs aren't that bad to gather. You get more satisfaction pulling the seed yourself anyway. Use Robux if you're desperate or short on time, but it's not the only way. And you can always prep the materials ahead of time, then just go on a crafting spree during bee swarms. And that's basically the loop. You harvest, you pollinate, you craft, and if you're lucky, you pull the seed. Then you plant, mutate, and harvest again. Everything leads back to those crafters packs. It sounds kinda repetitive, but once you've done it a few times, it flows. You know what to look for, what to skip, and when to wait. And yeah, once the dragon pepper kicks in, the garden money really picks up. Just gotta stick to the rhythm until it clicks. And that's pretty much how you can get this dragon pepper seed fast and grow a garden. If you find this video useful, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button right now.